tell them there is a blessing before me. Praise the Lord. Wait. A dead man does not change clothes. I say there is a blessing before me. I will testify in the name of Jesus. There is a blessing before you. Receive your blessing. Receive your blessing. There is a blessing before your life, before your new way. Receive. In the name of Jesus. Receive. There is a blessing before your life, before your marriage. Receive. In Jesus' name. In Acts chapter 12, Peter was kept in prison.
Pierre a été gardé en prison.
Tell your neighbor, say you will not find me where you left me. Say you can never find me where you abandoned me. Peter was kept in prison.
Pierre a été gardé en prison.
But the angel of the Lord came and removed him from the prison.
Les anges du Seigneur sont venus.
I don't know where they kept
Je
you.
ne sais pas là où vous
They will not find you where they kept you. In the mighty name of Jesus. I don't know where they kept your marriage. When they will come back, they will not find you there. In the name of Jesus. You know, sometimes
Vous savez, des fois,
when going is good,
quand ça se passe bien,
everyone will be with you.
tout le monde sera avec vous.
Now they abandon you.
Maintenant, ils vous ont
No one is coming to that your one room again. By the time they will come back, they will hear you are no longer living here. In the name of Jesus, they will not find you where they left you. In the name of Jesus, they kept Peter in prison.
Ils ont gardé Pierre en prison.
Herod went to bed.
Hérode est allé se coucher.
The gatekeepers,
Les gardiens de
they
prison,
were all asleep.
ils dormaient tous
Because in their mind,
parce que dans
Peter
leur
was in prison.
Pierre était en prison.
But the angel of the Lord came
Les anges du Seigneur sont
and removed Peter from prison.
et ont fait sortir.
There is one person hearing my voice, but I don't know where you are. The angel of the Lord is coming to remove you now from that prison you are. In the name of Jesus. I don't know where you are, but the angel of the Lord is coming to remove you. In the name of Jesus. The angel of the Lord is coming to remove you from every prison. In the name of Jesus. There's one family.
Il y a une famille.
Someone from that family.
Quelqu'un dans cette
You
famille.
are hearing my voice
Tu
now.
entends ma voix.
But where you are is exactly what I don't know.
Là où tu es,
The angel of the Lord
les anges
is coming to remove your family from that shrine, from that prison, from that ocean. In the name of Jesus. They took you
ils vous
to the shrine.
ont
They tied the picture
ils ont
and they all went home.
et ils sont retournés.
But I'm talking to you now.
Et comme je vous parle
And the
maintenant,
chief priest will come back to the shrine.
quand le chef
Your picture has disappeared. Your picture has disappeared. In the name of Jesus, they will never find you where they left you. They will never find you there. In the name of Jesus, I said they will not find you where they left you. In the name of Jesus, they will abandon you because you don't have money.
parce que vous n'avez pas d'argent,
They may reject
ils
you
vont vous rejeter.
because there's nothing good coming from you.
Il n'y a rien de bon qui vient de vous.
But as they are passing by,
Mais quand ils vont revenir,
they will meet a new house. They will see a new car. They will see canopy. Canopy celebration. And they will ask the question, what is going on? crying. Tell my people to move forward. Somebody here is moving forward. In the name of Jesus. God said to Moses, tell the Israelites, tell the people of faithful companies, tell them to move on, and they should not look back. In the name of Jesus, I command your life to move forward. Your marriage, move forward. Your health, move forward. Your finance, move forward. Your prayer life, move forward. Your spiritual life, move forward. In the name of Jesus. Don't look back. Move forward.
Avancez.
It's time to move on.
Le monde avancé.
Someone is coming
Quelqu'un vient.
to bless you. Before the end of the week,
À la fin de la semaine,
a special rain made for you is upon somebody here now. In the mighty name of Jesus, this stuff is not a barrier. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. In Jesus' name we pray. Jesus, anywhere this candle will be light, whether in the church or where you live, that person that will be used to answer your prayer, as you put that light in that candle, that person, wherever it is, will locate you, and you shall locate the person. In the mighty name of Jesus, if there's anything that is limiting you, and the candle is burning, that thing will burn to ashes. In the mighty name of Jesus, if there's anything representing you for evil, as we put light in this candle, whatever it is shall burn to ashes in Jesus' name. I pray for you that any man or woman, any country, any currency, position or destiny by God to be a blessing to you, after today, by this time tomorrow, you begin to have a serious contact with them in Jesus' name. That business that you will do to prosper, you begin to enter into it. Money will come for it in the mighty name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. If there's any wrong business you are into, where you have invested your money, but this money wants to diminish, in the name of Jesus, that your money will come out in Jesus' name. There are people that God created these people to raise you and create you to raise others. But God that will raise you, you will locate them after this prayer. In the mighty name of Jesus. I cancel poverty in your life, poverty in your lineage. I cancel it for you. In Jesus' name we pray.
17.
Nous allons commencer par
Before
Matthieu,
we read the place,
chapitre 17, mais avant que
let's
nous le
bow down our
lisions,
heads
abaissons
to
nos
God the
têtes
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
devant
Father, Lord, we bless your
le
name.
Saint-Esprit. Père, nous
We
bénissons
commit
ton
this
nom.
seminar in your hands.
Nous commettons ce séminaire dans
We
tes
pray
mains.
for your spirit of wisdom.
Nous prions pour ton esprit de
We pray for
sagesse.
understanding.
Nous prions pour la compréhension.
Lord, I disappear that you may appear.
Que tu puisses apparaître.
Your children disappear that you may
Nos enfants
appear.
disparaissent pour
Take
que tu
over.
puisses apparaître. Prends le
Take control.
contrôle.
Use this seminar, Lord,
Utilise ce séminaire,
to
Seigneur,
restore them back
pour les restaurer
and bring them
et ramène-les
to your glory.
à ta gloire.
In Jesus' name.
Au nom de Jésus.
Praise God. Over there, we talk about miracle money
Nous avons parlé
in our program in Facebook.
dans notre
But
programme.
here,
Nous avons parlé
let's talk about
du miracle de l'argent. Mais
money
ici,
with mission.
parlons de l'argent avec une mission.
Money with a mission.
De l'argent avec une mission.
Money with a mission. What is this money for?
À quoi est destiné cet argent?
Some people use their money
Certains utilisent leur
given
argent
to them
qui leur a été
to
donné
build a house.
pour construire des
They use
maisons.
it to buy a car.
Ils l'utilisent pour acheter des voitures.
The one given to them to marry,
Ce qu'on leur donne pour se marier,
they now use it
ils l'utilisent
to buy land.
pour acheter des terrains.
So there's confusion
Alors il y a une confusion
in people's life.
dans la vie des gens.
Let's read verse 27 of Matthew chapter 17.
Le verset 27 de Matthieu 17.
The book of Matthew chapter 17. I read from verse 27 in Jesus' name. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go down to the sea and cast a hook, and take up the fish that first cometh up. And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. That take and give unto them for me and thee.
Praise God. I want you to mark the word them, me,
Je voudrais que vous souligniez lui,
them,
moi
me, and you.
et vous.
Mark it is in your Bible.
Marquez-le, soulignez-le, c'est dans votre Bible.
This is miracle. This one is different from business.
Ceci est différent des affaires.
There is a miracle money.
Il y a l'argent miraculeux.
This money now
Cet argent
is divine.
est un argent divin.
There was a need,
Il y avait un besoin
and they needed to pay tax.
et ils avaient besoin de payer des taxes.
In the world today,
Dans le monde aujourd'hui,
people pay tax,
les gens payent les taxes
and did not start today.
et ça n'a pas commencé aujourd'hui.
So they need to pay tax.
Alors ils ont besoin de payer des taxes.
But there was no money,
Mais il n'y avait pas d'argent.
and Jesus
Et Jésus
knew that this is a problem.
que ceci était un problème.
He now said to Peter,
Il a alors dit à
let's
Pierre,
not offend these people,
n'offensons pas
because
ces
they will
gens
come for this tax,
parce qu'ils vont venir pour cette
and the
taxe.
money is what you don't have.
Et l'argent est ce que tu n'as pas.
He said, go to the sea.
Il lui a dit, va à la mer.
What is this in the sea?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans la mer?
Is there any money in the sea?
Est-ce qu'il y a de l'argent dans la mer?
Yes.
Oui,
There are people
il y a des gens
that marine world is holding their money.
dont le monde marin retient leur argent.
He said, go to the sea.
Va à la mer, il a dit.
You will see the first fish that will come.
Tu vas voir le premier poisson.
Don't bother about the size.
Ne t'inquiète pas pour sa taille.
In business,
En affaires,
you don't bother
vous ne vous inquiétez
about the
pas
size of the man,
à propos de la taille du
whether you
monsieur,
go to school or not.
qu'il soit allé à l'école ou pas.
As long as his shop has what you're looking for, you buy
Aussi
something.
longtemps qu'il a une boutique et qu'il a ce que vous avez, vous achetez chez lui.
A woman
Une
that
femme
wants to marry a rich man
qui veut épouser un riche homme
does not have choice of height or
n'a pas de
education.
choix sur son éducation.
Women, I hope I'm right.
Bien sûr, ça
There's
peut.
nothing like he must be born again or he must go to school. He must have height. No. What you need is a rich man.
Ce dont
So
vous
he
avez
can
besoin, c'est un
come
homme riche,
being fat or
il peut
slim,
être gros,
or your focus is the
mais
richness,
votre
money.
intérêt, c'est son argent.
So here now, we are in seminar. Why are you looking at me like this? Praise God. Hallelujah. So Jesus told Peter, the fish that will come,
Alors Jésus a dit à Pierre, le poisson qui va
don't
venir,
focus on the
ne
size.
t'inquiète pas sur sa taille,
Because some people focus on the
parce
size.
que certaines personnes se focalisent sur la
Catch the
taille,
fish,
attrape le poisson,
open the mouth.
ouvre sa bouche,
You will find a piece of money.
tu vas trouver une pièce d'argent.
This money you will find.
Cet argent que tu vas trouver,
3 people own this money.
3 personnes sont
Pay
propriétaires.
them that you are owing.
Paye ceux à qui tu dois,
Give me my own.
donne-moi pour moi
Take the
et
rest.
prends le reste.
Why today so many businessmen
Pourquoi
Does
aujourd'hui
not
beaucoup d'hommes
succeed.
d'affaires n'ont pas du succès,
or as they climb up,
ou bien quand ils s'élèvent,
we expect them to remain there or
on
to
espère
move forward?
qu'ils restent là,
They
ou
start
bien qu'ils
coming
avancent
down.
encore plus, au
You
contraire,
must-
ils commencent à redescendre.
Remember the word them
Vous devez vous rappeler les mots eux, moi
and you.
et vous.
But today,
Mais aujourd'hui,
85% of businessmen,
85%
that's why the
des hommes
business world is
d'affaires,
shaking,
c'est pourquoi le monde des affaires est en train de trembler.
eat the one of them,
Ils mangent
eat
l'argent
one
des
of
autres,
me that belongs to God,
ils mangent l'argent de Dieu,
eat their own
et
also.
ils mangent aussi leur argent.
You have great problem for yourself.
Vous êtes créé des problèmes à vous-même.
Now,
Maintenant,
where is this sea that I should go and look for the fish?
où est cette mer où je devrais aller chercher.
Whatever you are doing for living is the sea.
Tout ce que vous faites pour vivre, c'est votre mer.
Whatever that is your occupation
Tout ce qui est votre
in the
occupation
land of the living
dans la terre des vivants,
is the sea.
c'est la mer.
Now, where is the fish?
Alors, où est le poisson?
Whatever product you are selling,
Tous les produits que vous vendez,
there is money in it.
il y a de l'argent là-dedans.
Ask the Lord, say, what are you selling?
Demandez à votre voisin, qu'est-ce que tu vends?
Say there is money in it.
Il y a de l'argent dedans.
Now, the world found it, catches. Some people
Certaines personnes
own the shop,
ont une boutique,
but they don't have control over that shop.
mais ils n'ont pas le contrôle sur cette boutique.
You are to find it, but the money is in that shop.
Vous devez le trouver,
But you have
mais
to
l'argent
find the money.
est dans cette boutique. Et vous devez trouver cet
The
argent.
money you are looking for.
L'argent que vous cherchez,
Let someone give me money, or two people give me different money. I want to share something about money. Any amount. This is money, is it not true?
ceci est l'argent,
But this
et ceci
cannot make you rich.
ne peut pas vous rendre riche.
What will make you rich
Ce qui va vous rendre riche,
is whatever that make this to come to you.
ce qui va faire que c'est ce qui va faire que
I don't know whether you are familiar.
Yes.
Should I come down? This money now is what we call money.
ce que nous
They
appelons
give
argent.
us this
Ils nous ont donné ceci
for us to have something that we can exchange with.
pour que nous puissions avoir une chose avec laquelle
But
nous
this
pouvons échanger.
on its own
Mais ceci
cannot come to you
ne peut pas venir à vous
until you have something
jusqu'à ce que vous ayez
that
quelque
can make
chose
this to look for you.
qui peut faire que cette chose vous cherche.
Now here now go to Psalm 23.
Maintenant, on va
He said that goodness and mercy shall follow you.
La bonté et la miséricorde va vous suivre.
But when there is nothing that can bring this to you,
Qui peut apporter ceci à vous?
you will follow goodness and mercy.
Vous allez suivre la bonté et la
But
miséricorde.
when you have something
Mais quand vous avez quelque
that can
chose
bring this to you,
qui peut
then
apporter,
the
qui
goodness
peut vous
and the
apporter
mercy
ceci, alors la
will not
bonté
follow you.
et la miséricorde
So
va vous
money
suivre.
follow you
Alors l'argent vous suit
when you have something
quand vous avez quelque chose
that can make him to come to you.
qui peut faire que cet argent vienne à vous.
But remember here, we are talking about miracle.
Mais rappelez-vous qu'ici on parle de miracle.
This one is money that came from sea, sent by God.
Ceci, c'est un argent qui
To
vient
establish
de la mer,
foundation.
un miracle envoyé par
Foundation
Dieu
money.
pour établir la fondation.
It could be thousands,
Ça peut être
but these thousands hold it well.
mais
It will
retenez les
multiply to billions.
ça pourra se multiplier en milliards.
If you lose it,
Si vous les perdez,
you may have billions, and that billions will not stay in your hand.
vous pourrez avoir les milliards, mais ce ne va pas rester dans vos mains.
Miracle money, the one sent to you by God
Celui qui vous a été envoyé par Dieu
to start a life.
pour commencer la vie.
Here,
Ici,
a law was given.
une loi a été donnée.
Divide this money into three.
Divise cet argent en trois.
Who are they?
Qui sont eux?
There are so many things over there
Il y a beaucoup de choses
that you cannot
là-bas
avoid.
que vous ne pouvez pas éviter.
They pass from government,
La taxe du gouvernement,
the needy on the road,
les mendiants sous la route,
they have share in whatever thing they own.
ils ont leur part dans tout ce que vous avez.
Just like as you take your money to bank, you pay tax.
C'est comme quand vous avez
Are you with me?
l'argent
You know,
à la banque,
I told you, I said there's nobody in this world that does not pay
Je
tithes.
vous ai dit qu'il n'y a aucune personne dans ce monde
But the only thing that either you pay it to God or you pay it to the devil.
où vous la
But if any man say he doesn't pay tithes, call him a liar.
Mais une personne qui ne paie pas de taxes, appelez-le menteur. Parce que tout le
There are some things you buy in the market, you pay tax to government for buying that.
au marché et vous payez
You take your own money to bank, they deposit, you pay tax.
Vous déposez votre argent à la banque.
In the Bible, they call it tithes.
Dans
In
la
the world, they
Bible,
call it
on
tax.
l'appelle et dans le monde,
So
on appelle
now,
taxe.
Jesus
Alors
give
Jésus
you that money,
a donné l'argent à
pay
Pierre
your tax.
pour payer ses
And from
tasses.
this money, give me my
Et de
money.
ce même argent,
Take the rest.
qu'il lui donne le sien et qu'il prenne le reste.
This miracle money,
Cet argent miraculeux,
God give it to people
Dieu le donne aux
by
gens
His own mercy,
par sa
not
propre
by hard
miséricorde.
work. We are still coming to the
Pas
one you get
le
through your
travail
labor,
dur
through
qu'on
the
a
business
accompli.
you're doing. But this one, something you know that it's not you, but
Quelque
this thing
chose
just come.
que vous savez, ce n'est pas vous qui l'avez
You know,
travaillé,
sometimes
c'est juste venu.
I laugh.
Vous savez, des fois, je
Some people
ris
say, Pastor Afam, I know him very well.
parce qu'ils disent, le pasteur Afam aussi, je le connais très
The
bien.
question,
La question est,
when did you meet me?
quand
When
est-ce
did
que
you meet
vous
me?
m'avez vu?
You met me in 2007. I came to Senegal.
En 2007, quand je suis venu au
You see, when I
Sénégal,
started my journey of life,
c'est quand j'ai commencé le voyage de la vie.
you knew me from where you met me.
Vous me connaissez, de là où vous m'avez vu.
2003,
En 2003,
I was not a head of a church.
j'étais
I was under a church
j'étais serviteur dans une église
and I was not receiving any dime
et je ne recevais
from
rien
the
du
church.
tout de cette église.
Yet I cleaned the church.
Et jusque-là,
I washed the church.
je la
I
lavais.
cleaned the church. After everything, I take my Bible and go out.
Et après, je prenais ma
Until one day, I met a young man
jusqu'à ce
living with a
que
prostitute.
je rencontre
In
un homme
hotel.
qui vivait avec une prostituée dans
I
un
started telling him
hôtel.
about God.
J'ai commencé à lui parler de
He
Dieu.
said, "Have met great men and women of God."
Il a dit
You know, I told them, you should not
grands hommes et de
concentrate
grandes
on the
femmes.
size of the fish.
Je ne voulais pas vous concentrer
I
sur
have
la
met so
taille.
many big marabou, this, that. He said, but he loved me as a person. I said, we
Et
can
il a
become
dit
friends.
qu'il
Let's
m'aimait
put.
comme une personne et qu'on
Pass
pourrait
aside.
devenir
He
amis.
said, he loved me as a person. So here we start. I start praying for him.
Alors,
Thanking
j'ai
him in
commencé
prayer.
à prier
He
pour
now
lui.
starts falling in love in things of God.
Alors il a commencé à tomber amoureux des choses de Dieu.
Suddenly, I told him that God will surprise you. You know, sometimes when you say that, what people don't think it's ordinary. Now, remember, here I don't have any occupation
Rappelez-vous que je
that I
n'avais
receive
pas
monthly salary or
je
daily
recevais
salary.
un salaire mensuel ou un salaire
But I say
journalier.
something, whatever you're doing for living is your seed.
Mais je vous ai dit une chose,
I hope
ce que vous
you have not
faites
forgotten that
dans la
one.
vie, c'est votre mère.
Now after the prayer,
Alors après la prière,
God opened doors for me.
Dieu lui a ouvert les portes.
This man rent a house for me,
Cet homme a loué une maison
bought
pour
a
moi.
car for me.
Il m'a acheté une voiture.
Someone that is not receiving salary.
Quelqu'un qui ne reçoit pas de
Now,
salaire.
envy came. So many of you have misused your foundation money.
On mal utilisé l'argent de leur fondation.
It's miracle money.
C'est un
That was the
argent
one
miraculeux.
given to Peter.
C'est celui qui est donné à
And when
Pierre.
you get this money,
Et quand vous avez cet argent,
Please.
s'il vous plaît,
give to them.
donnez-leur.
I did that.
Je l'ai fait.
There was a particular orphanage. I signed myself to that.
Il y avait
And make sure
en
I buy
particulier.
something and take care of the children. I give to
Je
them,
me suis rassurée pour
which
que je leur
represents
achète
God.
quelque
I
chose.
pay my tithe, I give to men and women of God.
J'ai donné ma
Then I take my
dîme
own.
aux femmes de Dieu et ensuite j'ai
So if
donné
you
ma
ask
part.
me, I will tell you
Alors,
that
si vous
money
me
have
demandez,
not dried in my life.
Je vais vous dire que cet argent ne s'est pas encore
That's why I
acheté
say
dans
that.
ma vie.
You say you know somebody, you only knew the person where you met
Vous
the
dites que vous
person.
connaissez une
But
personne,
not where the person
mais vous
started
l'avez
his
connaissez
life.
là où vous l'avez connu, pas là où elle a commencé sa vie.
That was number one. Well, that is just introduction. Praise God.
Merci au Seigneur. On
Number two.
introduction. Numéro 2,
No one can do business alone.
personne ne peut faire des affaires tout seul.
It's a topic, you can write it. No one can do business alone.
Personne ne peut faire des affaires tout seul.
My business,
Mes affaires,
me and my wife business.
ma femme et moi,
No one can do business alone.
personne ne peut faire des affaires tout seul.
Now let's look at why so many people
Alors regardons pourquoi beaucoup de gens
fall in business
tombent dans les affaires.
and why so many people
Et pourquoi beaucoup de personnes
gather money,
gardent de
save the
l'argent,
money in the bank,
Garde cet argent à la banque.
But by the time they will withdraw the money,
Mais au moment où ils vont vouloir enlever
they will not
cet argent,
know.
ils ne vont pas
But you know that this money did not disappear. But how you spend it, you cannot give account.
Mais la façon dont vous l'avez dépensé, vous
Let's go to Joel chapter 2.
Joël chapitre 2,
Joel chapter 2. Let's read 28.
verset
Joel 2,
28.
28. Joel 2:28.
Joel 2:28, I read in Jesus' name. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
There's a word I want you to mark there, and maybe we'll take it as a question. And it shall come to pass after. I don't hear you. It shall come to pass after what? Okay, the question now, after what? Somebody say you will succeed after
Quelqu'un vous
what?
dit que vous allez avoir du succès après le
After what? You will go back home
Vous
after
allez
what?
retourner à la maison
After
après
what?
le monde.
You will marry after what?
Vous allez vous marier
After what
après
will I
le
marry?
monde.
We never ask God.
Nous n'avons jamais posé à
This is
Dieu la
why
question.
so many people
C'est
today
pourquoi beaucoup de gens aujourd'hui
go to this place,
quittent cet
go to the
endroit,
mountain,
vont à la
say, it shall
montagne.
come to pass afterward, I shall pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And you discover after your 40 days,
Et vous découvrez qu'après vos 40
there is no Holy Spirit in you.
il n'y a pas le Saint-Esprit en vous.
Someone sleeping on his bed,
Quelqu'un qui dort dans son lit se lève
and the spirit will begin to manifest. He says he's using charm.
et l'esprit
need to
va commencer à se
understand,
manifester.
afterwards.
Il utilise les charmes.
After what will I stand?
Après
After
quoi
what will I prosper?
allez-vous vous tenir? Après
It
quoi
shall come to pass.
allez-vous prospérer?
Afterward.
Ça va s'accomplir après
You
quoi?
have opened your business,
Vous avez ouvert votre affaire,
or you took loan from bank.
vous avez
You
pris un
invest
prêt
this
à la
money in your
banque,
business.
vous avez investi ce prêt dans votre
Now you're
affaire.
looking for the money, you're looking for goods.
Maintenant, vous cherchez la marchandise.
I think, where is Ketchbu Jeremiah? Ketchbu David? Yeah. Where is him? Okay, he's here. This year, January, I went to a place, a church invited us in Nigeria. A woman took loan. This woman did not tell you. It was during the prayer, during the prophecy, I caught her through prophecy.
Je l'ai eu,
I said, you are finished.
je lui ai dit qu'elle est finie.
The woman looked at me.
Elle m'a regardé.
I said, Mama Abraham. This woman took loan of 100,000 to sell banana.
De 100 000
You
francs
know, to
pour
get
vendre
banana in a
banane.
big way and do what? Supply it. Now,
Maintenant,
the time I was prophesying to the
au moment
woman,
où je
telling her that
prophétisais
you are finished.
qu'elle était finie,
Every all banana in her shop is not up to 5,000,
dans sa boutique n'atteignait pas
and there was no capital with her. So where is
et elle n'avait pas de
90 something
capital
thousand?
avec elle. Alors où sont passés les 95
The money has gone. The
L'argent
banana has
est parti,
gone.
la banane était partie.
I said, you need deliverance.
Je lui ai dit qu'elle avait besoin
One
de
second.
délivrance. Deuxièmement,
I will give you 20,000 to start banana business.
je vais te donner 20 000 francs pour
And which
commencer
I sent the money to
ton
them
affaire.
for the woman to start.
Et je lui ai envoyé
business
cet
again.
argent pour qu'elle puisse
Now you
commencer
ask
cette
yourself,
affaire. Alors vous vous
where is
demandez,
this money?
où est cet argent?
Where is the banana?
Où est la banane?
He said, it shall come to pass afterward.
On dit, cela viendra à s'accomplir
This is the reason why
après le monde. C'est la raison pour laquelle
some prosper, some cannot prosper.
certains prospèrent et d'autres ne prospèrent pas.
Some understand
Certains comprennent
this will happen after this.
que ceci va se passer après
Now,
ceci.
let's follow what God is saying, but we can still read the place. Afterward, I will pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and the old men shall dream dreams, not just dream, and young men shall see vision. Here, it did not tell you the Christian shall see vision. He said young men. There are people that don't go to church but they see vision.
Il y a des gens qui ne vont pas à l'église mais qui ont des visions.
But afterward,
Mais après quoi?
you shall have dreams, you shall dream dreams.
Vous allez rêver des rêves.
But afterward,
Mais après le monde.
now let's get it clear. Read verse 24 of the same place.
And the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with wine and oil.
Excuse me. Wine is not a business. I think there is wine here. Eh? Is it not a goods to the market? What of oil? Oil in the market? Yes. Even in the church? So that means there is business in the Bible. Okay. Now, we are looking at the Bible business. You will learn something that will change your life today. Except you are not here. Verse 25.
And I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar, and the palmerworm, my great army which I sent among you.
Now, he did not say, I will restore your money, but he said, I will restore the years. The years that the cankerworm, caterpillar have destroyed, have eaten. The locusts. These things are not demons.
Ces choses ne sont pas.
He called them my great army. God allowed
Il les
them.
appelle sa grande armée parce qu'il leur a permis.
He didn't say I will restore your money. I will restore
Il n'a pas dit
the
qu'il va
years.
restaurer votre argent, mais les années.
What type of years?
Les gens,
Some people here serve someone for 8 years
certains gens ici ont servi une
and they did not give them
personne
time. It's a wasted years.
et ils n'ont rien reçu.
God said he will restore the years.
Dieu a dit qu'il va restaurer.
Some have been in a particular place for 5 years, 7 years, 8
Certains ont été
years,
dans cet
nothing.
endroit pendant 5 ans, 6 ans,
He said
7 ans.
he will restore
ils n'ont
the
rien.
years.
Il a dit qu'il va restaurer.
Some have recorded this journey for 10 years, 9
Certains ont été dans ce
years, 8
voyage pendant 10 ans,
years.
8
There is
ans,
nothing
9 ans et jusqu'à
to show
présent.
for. He said he will restore the
Il a
years.
dit qu'il va restaurer.
Some have married
Certains se
for
sont
5 years, 6 years, 7
6
years.
ans, 7 ans.
This man had not understand the wife,
Cet homme n'a jamais compris.
and the wife had not understand the
Et la
husband.
femme n'a jamais compris
So
son mari.
all these years is wasted years.
Alors toutes ces sont des années
He said he will
perdues.
restore
Il a
the
dit qu'il va les
years
restaurer ces
when the
années.
locust has eaten.
Que les sauterelles ont mangé.
So in business,
Alors en affaires,
you can't do business alone.
vous ne pouvez pas faire des affaires
Either
tout
you do
seul.
business with demons or you
Ou
do
alors
it
faites
with
des affaires
angels.
avec des démons
But you
ou
can't do
avec des
business alone.
anges. Mais vous ne pouvez pas le faire tout seul.
Ask those of your friends you know
Demandez à vos amis
who just got little money
qui ont eu un
and they
peu
move into
d'argent
transport.
et ils ont commencé à faire
That money you couldn't give God, you give it accident.
cet argent que vous ne pouvez pas
You start with 12 boss,
vous allez donner ça aux accidents.
but how the boss will reduce to 2, you can't give account of it.
Mais quand les bus
Why your colleagues' own, they are increasing, your own
quand ceux de vos collègues
is
augmentent
until you close the transport business.
jusqu'à ce que vous fermiez cette affaire
So
de
you
transport.
must submit to one.
Alors vous devez vous soumettre à un.
Angels of God
Les anges de Dieu
cannot guide your business while you are robbing God.
ne peuvent pas vous guider quand vous volez Dieu.
Evil people like
Les
the
mauvaises
occultic
personnes,
world,
comme le monde,
witchcraft
comme le
world,
monde,
marine
le
world,
monde
they
des
have their
sorciers,
own tax to pay to their kingdom.
de l'eau,
So they
ils ont
do
leur
their
taxe
business with
à
demons.
payer à leur Dieu.
Most of
Ils font
accidents that
leur
happen on
affaire
the
avec des
road,
démons. Beaucoup d'accidents qui arrivent sur la
some
route.
is not really the owner of the transport that need that blood.
Certains, c'est pas le
Some of
propriétaire de
them
cette société qui a besoin de sang.
It's the kingdom
Certains,
leading that business.
c'est le royaume
We
qui
tell
dirige
you
cette affaire
every year
qui va vous dire chaque année
the tax you pay to us.
la taxe que tu
3
vas
of
vous
your
payer.
bus will crash and people
Trois
with
de vos
that
bus
blood
vont
is our
faire
own.
vont avoir des accidents.
pet.
Les gens vont
He
mourir
agreed.
et ça sera notre
So whether he's in town or he's not in town, the car can crash anyway.
Alors qu'il soit dans
And
la
he's
ville
not
ou
bothered.
pas,
And after that,
le
you
car
see him, he
peut
buy more
avoir des
cars.
accidents, il ne
But
peut pas
you-
s'inquiéter, mais après il les remplacera.
He said, I will send my great army.
Mais à vous, il dit qu'il va envoyer
The
sa
locusts,
grande armée,
the
de
caterpillar.
sauterelles, de toutes sortes
You
d'insectes.
take your Bible, King James, and put it in the front of your car. and say, God,
Vous
guide.
prenez votre Bible, vous la mettez devant votre voiture.
No.
Dieu, guidez-nous.
We're in business now.
Nous sommes
So
dans
let's look at the business of the believer and the business
Alors,
of
regardons les affaires de ceux qui
the
croient et les affaires de ceux
The
qui ne croient
believers
pas. Ceux qui croient
pray over their business, but the angels are not present.
prient pour leurs affaires, mais les anges ne sont pas présents.
The unbelievers
Ceux qui ne
don't say
croient pas
pray, but they settle themselves before they come out. They give their kingdom what they
ils
demand.
s'arrangent bien avant de
You
sortir.
know, there was a time I was telling you about kingdom's demand.
Il y a un moment où je vous parle des demandes des royaumes.
So here now,
Alors ici,
no amount of your fasting or prayer can
au sein de
withdraw
vos jeûnes, de vos
this
prières,
campaign,
ne
this
pourra enlever
caterpillar, this
tous ces
locust.
insectes, toutes ces
God
sauterelles.
said He's the one that will stop them.
Dieu dit que c'est lui qui va les
In
arrêter.
Malachi, He called them devourer. He
Dans Malachie, les
said He will
appelle
stop
les
them.
dévoreurs.
Your prayer
Il va
cannot
les
stop them.
arrêter. Votre
My prayer
ne
cannot
pourra
stop
pas le
them.
faire. Ma prière ne pourra pas le
I
faire.
go through these things
J'ai lu toutes ces
before I made up my
choses
mind.
avant
As long as I live, God give me life.
d'arranger mon esprit en disant aussi longtemps que je
I will pay my
vivrai,
tithes.
je vais payer ma
Because
dîme.
I saw something bigger than me.
Parce que j'ai vu une
He
chose.
said, my great army which I send among you. So that means this thing did not come on their own. God do what?
Ça veut
Send
dire que
them.
toutes ces choses ne sont pas venues d'elles-mêmes, c'est Dieu qui les a envoyées.
It's not today.
Ce n'est pas aujourd'hui.
I told you that no man on earth,
Je vous ai dit qu'aucun homme sur la terre,
not even the occult Lord, they all pay tithes.
même le Seigneur du monde occulte,
However you want to understand it.
toutes les façons dont vous voulez comprendre,
But
comprenez.
this voice,
Mais cette voix,
you will hear it again 15 years
vous
today.
l'entendrez après
Then
15
Pastor Afam may
ans.
not be close to you.
Alors,
You
le
understand
pasteur
what I'm
Afam ne
saying?
sera pas proche de vous. À ce moment-là, vous comprendrez.
There is way those armies work.
Il y a une
That's why
façon
some
dont
of you
ces armées
go up and they say,
fonctionnent.
this person doesn't go to church, but he's making it, he don't pay tithes, he don't go to church, but he's doing well, my brother. Every people after 5 years they have resigned.
Il faut envier des gens après 5 ans qu'ils ont laissé ce qu'ils
If
faisaient.
20 people have left where you are now to
Si
their
20
final
personnes
destination,
sont quittées là où vous êtes pour leur destination
that you were
finale,
thinking that God bless them.
et que vous pensez
It may
que
be
Dieu
only
les a bénis,
three that still remain there, the rest
ce sont
have
trois
collapsed.
qui vont rester là.
Those armies can leave you to apply all that your wisdom. It will not take them a day to collect it.
Peuvent vous laisser appliquer tout
Remember what Jesus told the rich man who said, my soul, rejoice, because now I have gotten everything I need. Here is my car, my business, everything, money in my bank. He said, you fool, your soul is required today. Bible called him fool.
La Bible l'a appelé.
So don't be a fool in business.
Alors ne soyez pas un fou en affaires.
The reason why I stopped business seminar
La raison pour laquelle j'ai arrêté ce
is because you can't give to somebody
c'est parce que
who does
vous
not
ne
know
pouvez
how
pas
to shoot pistol, give him AK-47.
vous ne pouvez rien donner à une personne qui ne sait pas tirer un fusil simple et
So I don't know how the person will use it.
automatique. Alors je ne sais pas comment
Praise
ça
God.
sera bien reçu.
Number 3. Do we continue? Yes, sir. Huh? Yes, sir. Number 3. Look at your neighbor. Say, why are you older than your age?
Agir comme âge.
You see what I'm talking about? Money. Check your neighbor when he's older than his age. Praise God. Can I continue? Yes, sir. This one will shock everybody. Money does not come to nice people.
L'argent ne vient pas aux personnes qui sont ou belles.
What did I say?
Money does not come to nice people.
Touch I could say nice people does not have money.
Nice people does not have money.
You say why? That's what we want to talk about. That's what we are here. Praise God. Money does not come to nice people.
L'argent ne vient pas aux belles personnes.
I will explain. Why money does not come to
Je vais
nice
expliquer
people.
pourquoi l'argent.
Proverbs chapter 2 verse 7 before we start.
Proverbe chapitre 2.
Nice people does not have money.
Les belles personnes n'ont pas d'argent.
Nice people. They are one that have problem of money. Proverbs 2:7. Are you there? Yes. Okay, can read it.
Proverbs chapter 2 verse 7. I read in Jesus' name. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
Okay. It will dig it and dig it out.
Nous devons creuser.
Because so many
sortir
people
ça, parce que beaucoup de
need
gens
to be resurrected from this side.
doivent ressusciter de ce côté-là.
Oh, cry the soul. Hear all Christ stand. To heaven, ask the angels of war to go and fight your financial battle. There is financial battle going on over this person's life. And the angels of God, angels of war, go and fight my financial battle. Fight the battle of my journey. There is a battle of your journey. Then the angels of war go and fight that battle. In Jesus' name we pray. Look around the business world.
Et quand vous regardez,
so many nice people are poor.
Beaucoup de bonnes personnes sont.
So many nice people are crying.
Beaucoup de bonnes personnes pleurent.
But going to Proverbs 2:7,
Et quand on lit dans les Proverbes chapitre 2 verset
it's
7,
telling you, my son,
il vous dit,
I have saved wisdom for you.
j'ai arrangé la sagesse pour toi.
Learn wisdom.
Apprenez la
But a
sagesse.
lot of businessmen today doesn't have wisdom.
Parce que beaucoup d'hommes d'affaires aujourd'hui n'ont pas de sagesse.
An investor
Un
or a
investisseur
businessman
ou un homme d'affaires
who want to grow,
qui veut grandir,
you don't borrow money to people.
vous ne prêtez pas l'argent aux gens.
I'm talking about nice people now.
Je parle
Why
des
so
bonnes
many nice people
personnes.
don't have money?
Pourquoi les bonnes personnes n'ont pas d'argent?
You help people but you don't borrow money to them.
Aidez les gens, mais ne leur prêtez pas de l'argent.
You are a trader. You are
Vous
using
êtes un vendeur.
2 million to do
Vous
business.
utilisez 2 millions pour faire vos affaires.
And me, I'm having problem in my business
Et moi, j'ai des problèmes dans mes affaires.
because my shop is credit. The credit is more than my capital and he did not know. Are you with me?
C'est un crédit
Just
et c'est plus
see
que
the
mon
picture why
capital.
nice people doesn't have money.
Regardez
Are you
comment
with
les
me?
bonnes personnes font
Now,
l'argent.
those people I'm owing
Maintenant, ces gens
are
à
on
qui
my
je dois
neck
sont à mon
to
cou.
bring money to them. I now borrow money from him, 300,000 to do what?
L'argent.
To pay them, and think that I will pay next week.
Et je lui dis
My
que
next
je vais payer
week
la semaine prochaine.
could be 1 year.
Cette semaine prochaine.
So what happened to him?
Un an.
How much minus from his capital?
Alors combien
Eh?
était son capital? 300 000.
So you see why nice people does not have money?
Vous voyez pourquoi les bonnes personnes n'ont pas d'argent?
But businessman
Mais
with
un homme
wisdom,
d'affaires avec la sagesse,
he can give you 50,000 you to support yourself.
il peut vous donner 50 000 francs pour vous soutenir,
And continue his
pour vous
business.
aider, et il continue ses affaires.
That kind of person can
Ce genre de
never
personne
pay that money back because he borrowed the money to pay debts.
ne pourra jamais payer cet argent parce qu'il
And it's only nice people that can give money to such people.
Ce sont les bonnes personnes qui peuvent
D'un côté,
donner
ça
l'argent
démarre
à
là.
ce genre de personnes. D'un côté, ne pourra jamais faire une chose pareille.
If you want to help you,
S'il veut vous aider,
he will help you from his profit, not from his capital.
il va vous aider de son bénéfice, pas de son capital.
But a lot of nice people
Mais beaucoup de bonnes personnes
help their friends from their capital.
aident leurs amis dans leur capital.
Okay. Stand here. Then I want to show you something. Why I say
Je vais vous
nice
montrer
people
quelque chose.
does
Pourquoi
not
je dis que les
have
bonnes
money.
personnes n'ont pas d'argent.
Come, stand here. Okay. Now, okay, let me use one. Because if I ask for money, I can say this man is using wisdom to collect our money. Okay. Praise God. Listen to me now. See why nice people doesn't have money. This, my brother, have problem of 10,000.
Un problème de
Are you with me? Eh? Now he come to this man
Maintenant, il vient voir cet homme
to ask him
pour
of
lui
the
demander
10,000.
les 10 000 francs.
Now give him the money. Oh, yes. Take it from him. Take it from him. Oh yeah, go that place. From the moment this man give this man money,
Depuis le moment où il a remis
Then that I will pay
à
next
cette
week.
personne,
I will pay you next week.
eh?
I will pay you the money next week.
Nah, are you sure? Now, after next week, this man will start dodging this man.
va commencer à se cacher de cette
Are you with
personne.
me? He will never come closer to this
Il ne
man.
va pas venir très proche de lui.
Their relationship with this man
Sa
is now
relation,
sick.
cet homme
He's
sera
admitted in
malade
the hospital.
et est à l'hôpital.
Are you with me? Now, okay, come. Remember you are owing.
Yes.
Good first. Now, this man come to me.
Cet homme vient me
I am a
voir.
trader too.
Je suis aussi
No, we're
un
business
d'affaires.
seminar. If you say I dress like businessmen, I hope I try. Now, this man come to me to
Cet
ask
homme
me
vient de
of
moi
10,000.
et il me demande
So,
10 000.
because my money is in my business,
Parce que mon
I said
argent est
take
dans
this
mes affaires.
2,000 to support yourself. Don't pay back.
Je lui dis prends
This
ces
man
2
can
000
bring business to me
pour tes
that will
affaires.
give me millions. Why he's running away from this one?
Cet homme pourra pas.
The one that helped him
Celui qui l'a aidé
become his enemy.
devient son ennemi.
So nice people
Alors les bonnes
business.
personnes dans les affaires
does not have money.
n'ont pas d'argent.
Yeah. Should I be wicked? No. Study your Bible.
Étudiez votre Bible.
It's okay, read that place again. Proverbs 2:7. Hear what the Bible says.
He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous.
He lays sound wisdom for the righteous, not for the wicked. So when you may ask them, why I don't have this? Then you need to be righteous. He said the wisdom is for the righteous.
La
Sound
sagesse, c'est pour les
wisdom,
justes.
not sick wisdom. Sound one. God in heaven
Au ciel,
will not be angry with
ne
me.
sera
I
pas
have helped
fâché
this
avec
man.
moi parce que j'ai aidé cet
Are you
homme.
with me? The earth I live will not be angry with me. I
ne
support
sera pas
him.
fâché contre moi parce que je l'ai soutenu.
He's not owing me.
Il ne me doit
I'm not
rien.
owing
Et
him.
moi, je ne lui
Are you
dois
with
rien.
me? He can come again, bring business to me, bring customer to
Apporter des
me.
affaires,
But
apporter
this
des
one
clients.
use his
Mais
capital
celui qui a
and
utilisé son
borrow.
capital,
Oh my
lui a
God.
prêté.
If you are here, you used to borrow money to people, you discover that you have lost all your friends.
Si vous êtes ici et vous le faites souvent,
Not that they
et
hate
que vous
you.
avez perdu tous vos amis, pas parce qu'ils vous détestent.
The fault is not from them, it's from you.
La faute ne vient pas d'eux, mais c'est de vous.
Because money is a spirit.
Parce que l'argent est un esprit.
So you need to understand that spirit.
Alors vous avez besoin de comprendre cet esprit.
Are we talking about money?
Est-ce que nous parlons de l'argent?
Jesus said
Jésus a dit
that this money is the root of all evil.
que cet argent est la racine de toute
It
mauvaise
is
chose.
easy
C'est
for a
facile
camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than
de
a
passer
rich
par le
man.
trou
What does that place mean?
qu'un homme riche.
When
Qu'est-ce que
your
cela
money
signifie?
control you.
Quand votre argent
It's
vous
your God.
contrôle, c'est votre Dieu.
But when you have control over your
Mais quand
money,
vous avez le
it's not
contrôle
your
sur
God.
votre argent, ce n'est pas votre Dieu.
But so many people, their money is their God.
Mais beaucoup de personnes, leur argent est leur Dieu.
So nice people in business,
Alors les bonnes
they
personnes
suffer.
en affaires souffrent.
Tell them, say nice people suffer in business. They don't have money, and they can never have money until they learn wisdom. There are some people, their shop collapsed today because of credit.
Il y a beaucoup de gens dans la
Are you
boutique
with me?
fermée à cause des crédits.
Now, you see, you are doing it to help people.
Vous dites que vous le
Are
faites
you
pour
with me?
aider les gens.
Now, the business has closed.
Maintenant que cette affaire est fermée,
You are not going around to beg for food.
maintenant vous tout autour vous demandez à manger.
You think God is clapping for you?
Est-ce que vous pensez que Dieu applaudit pour vous?
He said he laid upside wisdom, pick one.
Il a
Pick
dit
your own
qu'il a
wisdom.
étendu sur le sable la sagesse de choisir
Even
la
so many
sagesse que
of you,
vous
your business closed today
Beaucoup d'entre vous, votre affaire
because you are a
a
nice
fermé
person in business.
parce que vous êtes une bonne personne en affaires.
So, in the business world,
Alors dans le monde des affaires,
nice people can never have money
les bonnes personnes ne pourront jamais avoir
because they
de
don't have
l'argent
wisdom.
parce qu'elles n'ont pas de sagesse.
Their friends or relatives will collapse their business.
Vont faire tomber.
And if your shop closes, another person will come and take the shop.
Et si votre boutique ferme, une autre personne viendra prendre cette boutique.
Ariana doesn't know that one person does not come to my house. At all. Clap for me now. Praise God. I'm not telling you to be wicked.
Je ne vous dis pas
When you help
d'être
people,
méchant.
you prosper.
Quand vous aidez les gens, vous prospérez,
But you don't give what you does not have.
mais vous ne donnez pas ce que vous n'avez pas.
Okay, let me tell you. Do you know why so many people cannot be like Dangote?
Est-ce que vous
Or
savez
Bill
pourquoi
Gates.
beaucoup de gens ne peuvent pas être comme Bill Gates ou bien d'un côté,
No matter how they try,
peu importe comment ils essayent,
you are learning his business style, but you don't learn his story.
vous
How he
étudiez
became
la
where
façon dont
he
il fait ses
is.
affaires, mais vous n'étudiez pas la façon
Learn from
dont
his
il est devenu
experience.
qui il est.
What
Apprenez ses
push you
expériences,
up?
ce qui
Not
vous propulse vers le
learning
haut.
to buy the same jet with him. The problem you have,
Mais n'apprenez
you
pas
learn from
comment
people how to
acheter.
spend money, not how to get money.
Vous apprenez comment
As
dépenser
you're here now, you're
l'argent.
looking at
Mais
shoes. Women are looking at wig, weave on. Not how they get the money, but where did you buy it? Where are you going to get money to buy it? So when you want to learn from, in fact, never learn from a millionaire how to be a millionaire. Learn from millionaire experience. then you'll be a
Apprenez de
millionaire.
l'expérience des millionnaires.
If you say you want to be a millionaire and you're learning from millionaires,
Si vous
you
voulez
can never in life
être un
be a millionaire.
et vous apprenez d'eux, vous n'allez jamais être un millionnaire.
The millionaire you are learning from
Parce que le millionnaire de qui vous apprenez
have jumped out of poverty.
a sauté
Are you
de
with
la
me?
pauvreté.
Now in the morning,
Maintenant, le matin,
he take a bottle of coke where they're selling 10,000.
il prend une bouteille
I think you're learning from him
là
now.
où
You go and buy it at home.
à 10 000 francs et vous allez prendre le coca là-bas.
Sometimes some women use the art film when they're looking for big men. You are holding 10,000, you go a place they're selling coke 5,000. They say big men used to come here. If no big man come there, then you have problems. Because when you are transport money, you are feeding money, waiting for big people. Better go to your level where you meet ordinary people. They solve your problem. Praise God. Okay, now, when you start learning from a millionaire to be a millionaire, you can never be one.
Comment être un millionnaire, vous ne serez jamais.
Because you learn the type of car he's using,
Parce que si vous apprenez
which you don't have the money to buy
le
it.
genre de voiture qu'il utilise,
You learn from
vous
his
n'avez pas
dressing.
d'argent pour l'acheter.
He can wear ordinary
Vous
shirt like
étudiez de
this
ses vêtements,
for 50,000.
il peut porter une chemise
I think you're learning from
blanche comme ceci, mais
him.
qui coûte 50 000 francs.
No, come back home. Go and learn from his experience.
Allez et apprenez de son expérience.
The ladder he climbed before
L'échelle sur laquelle il est
getting
monté
there.
avant
But that is not what
d'arriver.
people do.
Mais c'est pas ce que vous faites.
What people do is to know how many million in his account,
C'est de savoir
how many
combien il a
places he
dans son
have
compte,
houses, how
combien
many
de
countries
maisons
has business.
il a,
You can never be like that
combien
by
de
doing that.
pays il a des affaires. Vous ne pourrez jamais être comme lui en le faisant.
How did he start?
Comment est-ce qu'il a commencé?
How many times did he fall?
Combien de fois est-ce qu'il est tombé?
What was his first business?
C'était quoi sa première
Did he
affaire?
close it?
Est-ce qu'il a fermé?
You know, some people are dead, but their business is still
Vous
alive.
savez, des gens sont déjà morts, mais
Like
leurs
this,
affaires sont toujours prospères.
Colgate, we are using, you can call it, some call it close up, but it's Colgate. It's the name of a person. The man have died many years ago.
Vous savez, la pâte
But his
d'entreprise qu'on
business is
appelle
still alive.
c'est
But look
le
at
nom d'une
you.
personne qui est
Your life, your bank account is closed.
mais jusqu'aujourd'hui, son entreprise
Some people here, their life, your wife is there, your children are not, they are only big grown, have closed your account. So tell me what will happen when you are no more. You leave the young widow to suffer. I don't know what to say.
Numéro 4 dit
Belong to the risk takers, not comfort seekers.
le futur appartient à ceux qui prennent des
The
risques,
future
à ceux qui cherchent
belongs
le
to
confort.
the risk takers, not comfort seekers. Hebrew 11:5.
Hébreux chapitre 11 verset 5.
The future belongs to the risk takers, not comfort seekers. Some people are seeking comfort, time to plant. No. A good farmer will seek for comfort, time of harvest. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
But here,
Mais ici,
people are seeking for comfort.
les gens cherchent le confort.
Why? The business world belongs to the risk takers.
Alors que le monde des affaires appartient à ceux qui prennent des risques.
If you can't take a risky,
Si vous ne pouvez pas prendre de
not
risques,
foolish risky, there are
pas des
wise
risques stupides,
risky. You can
Il y a
never
des risques
go anywhere. That's why I say
intelligents,
never learn
vous
from
ne
a
pouvez
millionaire
jamais
how to be a
aller nulle part.
millionaire. Learn
C'est
from
pourquoi je
his
vous dis, n'apprenez pas des millionnaires.
experience that brought him where
Apprenez de son
he is.
expérience.
You know,
ce
I
qu'il a
told you,
amené là où il est.
having a tenant,
Si vous êtes locataire,
you are using car of 5 million,
vous utilisez une voiture de 5
park it in
millions
somebody's house,
et vous gardez
You can
dans
never
la
be a
maison de
millionaire.
lui, vous ne pourrez jamais être un millionnaire.
and that house is full house, not wise house.
Et cette maison ne sera pas une maison
Such
normale.
businessmen will not grow.
Beaucoup d'hommes
For
d'affaires
example,
ne vont pas grandir.
We're in business world now.
Nous sommes dans le monde des affaires.
Should we go to the market? Okay, now let's go to market. This is business world. You have 5 million.
Vous avez 5 millions.
You are not living in your country.
Vous ne vivez pas dans votre pays.
You don't have any business that give you daily income,
Vous n'avez pas une activité qui
weekly income, or monthly income. You bought a car for 5 million.
Vous achetez une voiture de 5
And
millions
you park it one place
et vous la garez quelque part
for 1 whole year.
pendant 1 an.
You did not use
Vous
it.
ne l'utilisez pas.
Now you go back home.
Maintenant, vous allez à
You
la
service
maison,
that car again.
vous arrangez
Remember, it's no
votre
longer 5 million, it's 5 points. Are you with me? Is it not 5
Ça
points?
sera plus 5 millions, mais
It's still
5
from your
millions
pocket.
plus quelque
Are you with
chose.
me? Now, you use it for 1 month or 2 months.
Vous
You pack it
l'utilisez
again for
pendant 1 ou
another
2 mois.
1
Vous la
year. Are
gardez
you with
encore
me?
pendant 1 an.
Now, you couldn't get money again
Maintenant, vous
because every
devez
year
avoir
you pay your
l'argent.
landlord whether you sleep there or not.
Parce que chaque année, vous devez payer votre
You now want to sell that car, a car you bought 5 million after
Et
2
vous voulez vendre
years.
cette voiture que vous avez achetée
You may not sell it up to
à
3
5
million.
millions après 2 ans.
Huh?
Vous ne pouvez pas la vendre au-dessus de 3 millions.
I say you may not sell it up to 3 million. Are you with me? Now, an investor, you knew you are not in the country. How you let them laugh at you that you don't have anything?
Un investisseur n'est pas dans
If you use that money and buy
Si
land,
vous utilisez cet
a
argent pour
place in the
acheter
site for 5 million naira,
pour 5 millions
and after 2 years,
et après 2
you
ans,
come back and put that land for sale because you're a businessman.
et mettez ce terrain à vendre parce que vous êtes un homme d'affaires,
You may sell that land 7 million naira.
vous pouvez vendre ce terrain à 7 millions.
Now, that car, the other man bought
Cette voiture
5 million 2 years ago.
achetée à 5 millions
He's no longer in the line.
auparavant, elle n'est plus à
Are you
la
with me?
vente.
Now, you can buy a better car and use the rest to establish yourself.
Une autre voiture mieux que celle-là et utiliser le reste.
I'm talking about risk takers and comfort seekers.
Je parle de ceux qui prennent des risques et ceux qui cherchent le confort.
Why so many people perish? The risk takers
Celui qui prend des risques
does not copy people in spending money. They copy
ne
people
copie
in
pas les
making
gens
money.
dans la façon de dépenser, mais dans la façon de demander.
A risk taker will come to your
Personne qui prend
wedding
des risques viendra à votre
where there is
mariage.
no van, take away. That is not what he's looking at. But the comfort seekers, my wedding will be like this one.
Mais celui qui
How much you have, is it how much in your account? His occupation, is it your occupation?
mariage doit être
Now,
comme celui qu'il veut.
the comfort seekers,
Celui qui recherche le
this is
confort,
marriage, but remember this is not marriage seminar. So when we're married, I go deep in marriage. You have 3 million in your account.
tu as 3 millions dans ton
You
compte,
use 1.5
tu utilises 1,5
to
million
marry your wife.
pour épouser
If
votre
your wife is aware of that, we need to flog her because she knew that she's coming to suffer.
On doit la fouetter parce qu'elle sait qu'elle vient pour souffrir.
All this money, use it to buy drink and food for people that is not hungry.
Tout cet argent pour l'utiliser pour acheter à boire et à manger aux gens qui n'ont pas faim.
You can use 500 or even 300 to make a small wedding. Let them laugh at you.
Pour faire un petit mariage, ils vont se
After the
moquer.
wedding,
Après le mariage,
you take your wife to a better place because your marriage, not your marriage.
à un
Are you
meilleur
with me?
endroit, c'est votre
Is it
mariage,
your marriage? Is it
pas
your
le mariage
marriage?
des autres.
You take your wife to a better place and make her happy. Use the remaining money to establish yourself.
Le reste de l'argent, vous l'utilisez pour vous
Because
établir.
after that day,
Parce qu'après
no one will
ce jour,
remember your wedding again.
personne ne va se rappeler de votre mariage une fois de plus.
It's why so many business collapse. They call it witches. What I'm saying now, I have not come to witches' side.
Des sorciers.
I'm talking to the witches of yourself, the one you caused by yourself. The comfort seekers,
Celui qui recherche le confort,
you will rent a flat.
tu vas
You know you have not returned from the journey. Even some have not
pas
married.
encore retourné de votre voyage.
You spend over 2 million to furnish the house and lock
Vous
it.
allez dépenser
And you don't have
2
daily
millions
income.
pour lever la maison et vous
You can
n'avez pas
never be a
un revenu journalier. Vous n'allez jamais être millionnaire.
You can never. Are you surprised why you go out there, people put their cars, their property for sale? It's
Est-ce que vous
comfort
êtes surpris
seekers.
de ceux qui mettent leur voiture
We
en vente?
lose whatever they have to the risk
Ce sont des chercheurs de
takers.
confort.
When comfort seekers are buying something you should not bother,
Quand
the
les
risk takers
chercheurs
keep
de
on
confort
investing because everything
veulent
the
quelque
comfort
chose, il ne
seekers
faut pas vous inquiéter.
own belongs to the risk
Parce que
takers.
tout ce que
It's a
le
matter of
chercheur de
time.
confort a appartient aux preneurs de risques.
This is why no one can be a billionaire in life by salary.
Ne peut être milliardaire dans la vie avec son salaire.
In any country in the world.
Dans aucun pays dans le monde,
In any country, the highest currency in the world is in pounds.
la plus
I think I'm right.
dans le monde, c'est la livre.
In any country in the world, no one in this world
Aucune personne dans ce monde,
is not why the civil servants they have their limits of operation.
c'est pourquoi les fonctionnaires ont leur limite d'opération.
When you're a salaryman or woman, there are things you should know. Even if you are dreaming, you don't need to. When you dream it, you cancel it. Because your salary for 50 years cannot get it. So except you put your hands in business or God use something to favor you. But on your salary, you remain like that till you die.
Mais si vous êtes sur votre salaire,
But I'm still talking about the comfort seekers
mais pas
and
toujours des
the
chercheurs de
risk
confort ou des
takers.
preneurs
So
de
the
risques.
future of the business world
Alors le futur
belongs to the
du
risk
monde des
takers.
affaires appartient aux preneurs de risques.
The Hebrew icon, nobody read it for me. Hebrew 11:5.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 5. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because God had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God.
Praise God. Enoch built a city for God.
Enoch a construit une cité pour Dieu.
There are city of Enoch, there are city of Abraham, there are city of David.
Il y a des cités de David.
You know, sometimes I don't know. So many Christians
Je sais pas.
are thinking that when you are poor, you go to heaven. No.
Je pense que quand vous êtes pauvre, vous allez au
Heaven
ciel.
has nothing to do with money. It's your personal life.
Le ciel n'a rien à voir
With
avec
God.
l'argent.
You know what is this?
C'est
I didn't say
personne.
be blessed. Enoch owned a city. He went to heaven. Abraham owned a city. He went to
Enoch a
heaven.
une cité, il
David
est allé au ciel.
owned
Abraham
a
a une
city.
cité, il est
He
allé au
went to
ciel.
heaven.
David, pareillement.
So if you are poor, don't think there is a visa to heaven.
Alors ne pensez pas que si vous êtes pauvre, c'est un
That's the thing that nice people does not have
C'est
money.
pourquoi je vous dis les bonnes
So
personnes ne
try
font
to
pas
know
l'argent.
what makes you poor.
Mais essayez de savoir ce qui vous rend
I
pauvre.
hope I'm talking to business people. Am I going out of track? Now, help me to ask your neighbor, are you a risk taker in business or comfort seekers? Now, look at the comfort seekers. Like, when you come to occasion, you don't fight with a millionaire in high level.
Une occasion,
I don't know what you're saying. A millionaire can decide to waste 500,000.
de perdre 500 000.
Someone that every Monday
Quelqu'un qui chaque lundi,
he has up to 10 million naira in his account.
il a 10 millions dans son compte.
He can come to occasion and decide to spend 300,000.
Il peut venir à une occasion
You that have million, but you don't have occupation.
Vous qui avez
You don't have daily income. You join him.
occupation,
I give you 2 years. You withdraw. He will continue moving.
vous faites comme lui. Je vous donne 2 ans, vous allez vous arrêter et lui va continuer.
This your hand is sick. Yeah. Praise God. Now you ask yourself, this year, God bless you so much.
Alors,
Maybe you went home with 20 million naira, then you lodge in the king's lodge. There's nothing bad about it, but the question is that next year, if you are coming back, will you be able to go to the king's lodge again? You will change hotel, my brother. God bless you. You are there. The person will do what? We change hotel. But an investor, someone that has daily income, weekly income, that enter that place anytime, any day, he can go there.
À tout moment.
Are you not surprised that you travel with 10 million or 6 million or whatever million you travel to? After 2 months, you discover that your account is down.
Vous découvrez que votre compte est vide.
Do you know why?
Est-ce que vous savez pourquoi?
No daily income.
Parce qu'il n'y a pas de rentrée d'argent journalière.
No weekly income.
Il n'y a pas de
No
rentrée d'argent par
monthly
semaine.
income.
Il n'y a pas de rentrée d'argent par mois.
If I have a brother
Si j'ai un frère
in business,
en affaires,
because this is what make so many of you to come down, you can't rise again. You have a brother in business.
vous avez un frère dans les affaires,
This brother,
ce frère,
he has money before, later he fall. Remember, Bible talk about wisdom.
il avait des affaires après, ça n'a plus marché,
He took good credit, he
il a
couldn't
pris
pay.
des biens à crédit, il n'a pas pu payer.
You give him money to keep for you. Forget about that.
Vous lui donnez de l'argent pour garder pour vous.
It's gone.
Oubliez cet argent.
What destroyed the first money
Ce qui a
is what destroyed the second one. What destroyed the second one will destroy the one you give him.
Ce qui va détruire ce que vous lui avez donné.
So such people,
Alors ce genre de personnes,
you want them to be established in your family, you can never rise up.
si vous voulez qu'ils soient,
Because there's no amount of money you give to
vous n'allez
them
jamais vous établir parce qu'il
that will
n'y
make
a aucun
such a
montant
person
d'argent que vous allez leur
rise.
remettre qui va faire que cette
such
personne
need
s'élève.
deliverance. One.
Pour
Second
prendre une délivrance,
is a comfort seeker,
c'est un chercheur de confort,
not a risk taker.
pas un preneur de risque.
I told you the story of one of my uncle. 1999, he was settled,
Je vous ai parlé de l'histoire de
and
mes
I
maisons.
think out of 50,000 naira, then because that time people used to settle with 20,000, he's a rich man. The day they settled him, because of the amount of money they give him, he went to club
À cause de la
and
confiance,
carried Jezebel dollar and come back
il est
home.
allé en boîte de nuit.
After enjoying from club, he still came back home to enjoy. So, on the process, he said, God forgive me, happen my brother. On the process, this daughter of Jezebel, 5 a.m., because she saw the place the man is bringing money. And you know, that's what I'm talking about, comfort seekers. Why must everybody notice you, not your business? They don't need to notice, they need to notice. I'm seeing all this car passing, who only say, that man, let your business announce you, not you announcing the business. Who owned that shop? That man, I'm telling you. What of the other one? Him. What of the other one? Him. What of the other one? Even if you well done those slippers and come out, there was a guy, good afternoon, sir. So now, this lady went and carried that money, the Jezebel daughter.
Cette prostituée a pris cet argent
5 a.m. she has gone.
et elle est partie.
When my uncle woke up in the morning,
Quand mon oncle s'est levé le matin,
he don't know that the money has gone. he couldn't see the Jezebel daughter. He looked at, I know he was drunk last night. So he couldn't, I said, oh, this guy just left like this. He didn't even wake me up. You don't know what is happening. It was later in the day because they were looking for a shop. So he now called his friend, they have an appointment in the afternoon. He now went there, he couldn't see the bag where he kept the money. And the friend that took him to the club was the one that made the thing to be known even to his master.
Et son ami qui l'a amené en boîte de nuit, c'est celui qui a révélé à son ancien patron ce qui s'est passé.
Today I'm talking, that man is riding on car. He's on car He couldn't rise again.
Cet homme est un conducteur de moto.
He couldn't do what?
Il n'a jamais
You are talking about miracle money, the foundation money.
Nous parlons de l'argent
Are you with
miraculeux.
me? I talk about
Celui de la
foundation.
fondation.
He lost his own and he couldn't get it back.
Il a perdu et il n'a jamais pu le récupérer. Jusqu'aujourd'hui,
He's nobody when you talk about money or whatever. So I don't know the type of born again such a person will be. Because he's born again with anger. Some people give born again with anger. So, when we blame you, Proverbs 2:7, you need wisdom. Maybe
vous avez besoin de sagesse.
wisdom.
Peut-être
Or
manquer de sagesse.
Joel 2:28.
Dans
The
Joël,
armies of God
l'armée de
arrest
Dieu
you.
vous a arrêté.
You make Ben Johnson, those armies hook you. Because if you lay your hands on 2.something million or 3
Parce
million
que
and
si
you
vous
don't have
posez la
occupation,
main sur 2 millions ou 3 millions,
you
et vous
should
n'avez
save
pas
that
d'occupation,
money.
vous devez
Because
garder
you
cet
know,
argent.
some people say, "Ah, but I pay my tithe, I sow seed."
Parce que des gens
So
disent,
the remaining money, what happened to
ils payent
it?
des semences, alors le reste d'argent,
Wisdom is needed.
qu'est-ce qui se passe à ce moment? La sagesse est requise.
Wisdom. Wisdom is needed. Look for something where you can put down, not giving your brother money, you be giving me interest every month. It's not coming out to. No. It's not doing what? If you want to do that type of business, go to company and register with your lawyer.
Si vous voulez faire ce genre
Don't give any of your friend or brother money
Ne donnez
to
pas
go to
l'argent
China, then he'll be giving you 30,000 every month. You can work for 3 months.
d'aller en
Your capital is gone and the interest.
chaque mois.
I said, nice people can never have money. You don't
Les
understand
bonnes
me.
personnes ne peuvent pas avoir d'argent.
Nice people does not have money. So many things happening to you, it's your fault.
Alors beaucoup de choses qui vous arrivent, c'est de votre faute.
So now, why they say, if you have laid your hand on 3 million naira, 4, and later you are nobody, I say, you are to be blamed. Now, you know, you are not living in your country.
Vous savez que vous n'êtes pas dans votre pays.
You can still use that money
Vous pouvez toujours utiliser cet argent
to buy shares or
pour
use
acheter
it to
des
buy
parts,
land.
ou bien
Because this money you want to use for business.
parce que c'est
When you are ready for the business, you put it for sale.
Quand vous êtes prêt pour vos affaires,
You use the land to save the money.
vous utilisez ce terrain pour garder votre argent.
There is no land
Il n'y a aucun terrain,
or property apart from car,
propriété
maybe
en
house.
dehors de la voiture, peut-être la maison.
You spend 2 million naira or 2 million of any currency
Vous allez
2 years ago
dépenser
and you want to sell
2
it now,
millions.
you will get more than your money.
Et que vous voulez revendre 2 ans après,
Then
vous
you
allez
can
avoir
boldly
plus de,
enter the business you want to
cet
go.
argent et vous pourrez maintenant faire les affaires que vous voulez.
So that's what I talk about, comfort seekers and the risk takers.
C'est pourquoi je parle des
So
preneurs
these are
de
two
risques
different
et
people.
des chercheurs de confort
in the
qui sont deux
business
personnes
world.
différentes dans le monde des
Okay,
affaires.
number what now? Number 5, definition of poverty.
Définition de la pauvreté.
Saying somebody is poor, what does that mean?
Voiture.
There are so many poor people that have own cars.
Il y a beaucoup de personnes pauvres
I'm telling
qui
you
ont
the
des voitures.
truth. Okay, for example,
Par
if you are
exemple,
here,
si vous êtes ici,
you own a car worth of 1 million naira
Vous
or
avez une
2,
voiture de 1 ou 2 millions.
you don't have 500,000 of that currency,
Vous n'avez
you
pas
bought a
500
car
000
of 2 million. You are a poor man. That are you with me?
Vous avez payé
I bought a
voiture.
car of
Vous
2
êtes un homme
million
pauvre.
and I does not have 500,000 of that currency that I bought that car 2 million and don't have any daily income. I am a
Vous n'avez pas de
poor
rentrée
man.
d'argent
And
chaque
very
jour. Vous êtes
soon
un homme
that
pauvre.
car will be
Et
for
très
sale.
bientôt, cette voiture sera à vendre.
You can't maintain the car. It
Vous
cannot
ne
give
pouvez
you
pas maintenir
trouble.
cette voiture.
Require no invitation.
Les troubles, n'ont pas besoin d'invitation.
And it is the present that presents trouble.
Et c'est le présent qui apporte des problèmes.
So, definition of poverty doesn't mean a man without a car, no.
Alors, un homme qui n'a pas de voiture,
If you
ça ne définit pas la pauvreté.
does not have enough
Si vous n'avez pas assez
to feed yourself and others, you are
pour vous
poor.
nourrir et nourrir les autres, vous êtes pauvre.
You cook just a cup of rice for you and your wife,
Préparez juste une boîte de riz pour
and
vous,
mistakenly
pour
somebody
votre femme,
come no food for the person,
et
you are
soudainement,
very poor. It doesn't matter how much you have in your
vous n'avez pas
account.
manger pour cette personne, vous êtes pauvre. Peu
Like
importe.
some of you, some people used to put their soap in their bag. He's a poor man. Yeah, close up, you lock it, and take the key and come to church. My man, you're a poor man. I will pray for you today. God will open the door for you. There are a lot of people like that. Nobody can use their thing. Even your shoe polish, nobody can use it. You're a poor person. That is the meaning of someone being poor.
C'est la signification d'une personne qui est
You
pauvre.
don't have something someone else can use.
Vous n'avez pas quelque chose dont une personne
And
peut
you cannot
utiliser.
feed someone that is not you.
Et vous ne pouvez pas nourrir une personne.
But a lot of people say
Mais beaucoup de gens
they
disent
do charity.
qu'ils font la charité.
Okay, let's come to that area a little. Charity opens doors when you give it to the right people.
La charité ouvre les portes quand vous le faites.
In Joel chapter 2, he said, I will send my great army. So anyone those army arrested, he said you are helping the person. Instead of you to go up, you go down.
Si vous voulez aider cette personne, au lieu que vous progressiez, vous allez
You still need the spirit of wisdom. No
Vous
man
avez
on
toujours besoin
earth
de l'esprit de la
can
sagesse
do
parce qu'aucun
business
homme sur la
and
terre
prosper
ne peut faire des affaires et prospérer
without wisdom.
sans la sagesse.
What makes this man to fall? You never ask of that.
Qu'est-ce qui a fait que cet homme tombe? Il n'a jamais demandé pourquoi.
Why did this church collapse? That's the
Pourquoi
question I ask myself. Not what people say. Because people can say whatever they feel like. Why did the pastor come down? This question I ask. Not the type of car the pastor is using. That is not my business. Two things I study in other men of God. How did they start?
Ce que j'étudie sur les hommes
ladder
de
did
Dieu,
they pass
c'est
through?
comment est-ce qu'ils ont commencé,
What
quelle
was their
échelle ils
experience?
sont
Not where
passés.
they are now.
Quelle
Because where
a
they
été
are
leur
now is private
expérience?
jets.
Pas là où ils sont maintenant.
So
parce
even
que
if
là
I
où
sell
ils sont,
myself, I cannot
ils ont
afford
des
it.
jets privés, parce que même si je le vends, je ne pourrais pas en avoir.
So that is not where I'm going.
Ce n'est pas à ce niveau-là que
It's
je
where
vais.
they are now.
C'est là où ils sont
But
maintenant.
where did they start?
Mais où est-ce qu'ils ont commencé?
What challenges did they pass through? Because some of the challenges, the people you want to be like,
Parce que certains des défis par
they
lesquels
pass through
les
these
gens
challenges you have now, and
ressembler.
you're trying to dodge them. But this one did not dodge their own. They didn't. If they do, they will not be where they are. There are a lot of people that will tell you, I regret why
Il y a beaucoup de gens qui
I spend such money and buy car. And the car is not giving me any money. And you know you want to buy car. Can't you learn from the person?
une voiture.
The best is learning from someone's mistake, not yourself. If you want to learn from yourself, you find yourself in the
Pas de
grave.
vous. Parce que si vous voulez le faire, vous vous retrouvez dans la tombe.
Long time ago, I refused to learn from myself again. I learned from
Depuis longtemps,
Yeah, I was able to learn from
je
their
n'apprends
mistake.
plus de moi.
To correct myself.
C'est obligé.
It's better you learn from another mistake
C'est mieux d'apprendre des erreurs de votre voisin
than learning from. Because when you want to learn all from yourself,
parce que quand vous voulez
you may not
apprendre
recover again.
vous n'allez pas
The person may not recover again. So you learn from other people. Why did he fall? This was a businessman. Why did he collapse? What happened to him? They give you goods on credit. Your capital is 500,000. You
votre
took
capital est de 500 000.
credit of 1 million.
Vous prenez un crédit d'1 million.
Forget about that 1 million. You still have to maintain your luxurious life at the level of 300 because that is your capital.
Vous voulez toujours maintenir votre vie de luxe.
Until you grow that 1 million and pay it back, you now know that this money in the shop is my money. You start living with millions. But what you do immediately, credit, you join millionaire club. Loan.
Vous êtes ce crédit, vous le joignez.
Very soon, you're not able to pay dues, they chase you out.
Et très bientôt, vous ne serez plus
You return to Tanzania
même de
club.
payer ce que
You
vous
don't join
devez.
millionaire club because there are millions in your shop. Because
Vous ne
that
rejoignez
millions
pas
may
le
not be
club
your
des
own.
millionnaires parce que vous avez des millions dans votre boutique. Ces millions ne vous appartiennent pas.
It's the reason why
C'est la raison pour
out
laquelle
of 10 people that to close,
sur 10 personnes qui
only
font
3
des
pay
prêts,
back.
seulement 3 vont pouvoir payer.
The rest can pay back.
Le reste ne peut pas payer.
And what I'm telling you now,
C'est
bankers
ce que
are
je
aware of
vous dis
it.
maintenant, les banquiers sont au courant de ça.
So when they are giving loan,
Alors quand ils donnent
they
des
look for
prêts,
something that will give them money.
ils cherchent quelque chose
They knew
où ils pourront récupérer
that out of
l'argent.
10,
Parce que
it's only 3 will
10,
return.
c'est
The rest
seulement 3
property
qui vont
belongs to us.
retourner. Le reste leur appartient.
Because these loans, people are collecting it are comfort seekers.
Parce que ces prêts, les gens qui viennent prendre ça sont des chercheurs
So
de
you can't go
confort.
far with it.
Vous ne
So
pouvez pas aller loin avec ça.
the rich
Les riches
will call a rich man, while a poor
vont
man
appeler les
will
autres
call a
riches.
poor man. A harlot will call her
Les hommes
fellow
pauvres vont appeler
colleagues
les hommes pauvres.
harlots. I
Les
hope you are aware of
prostituées vont appeler leurs
that.
collègues prostituées.
I've seen people say Onyoshi. The person himself, Onyoshi. He's a poor man. Why you say a big man? Or can I eat them? Not the acting one. There is. There are different millionaires. The different organization, but there is nothing. There are the ones you grow, you know, you train this and you become like that. Yeah, big man, you know that one. Anybody that's a big man knew there's a big man. While a poor man is aware there's a poor man. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Wait about it. Let us stop pretending. If you are poor, you know. And if you are rich, you know. You know your balance in your account. Simple. You know your balance. Only the poor. Only the rich. When you a poor man, you know it. What I will not do is to pretend. I know what I have in my pocket is 2,000 and my transport money is here. You are telling me to buy coke of 1,000 to maintain level. Which level? I get level like this. Which level? Give me a chance. It's a maintain level. Where is the level? No. I don't maintain that on level. Which level? I'm using my last card to maintain level at this age. Then at the age of 65, what will I do? But look at you, you are maintaining level. tenants, no occupation, and you're which level? Now tell me what you're maintaining. Just tell me. You know this lady you carry, you can take her to a small restaurant where your pocket can afford. You even borrow money from, okay, if somebody borrow money from you to take the girlfriend out, tell me how the person will pay the money back. Where will you get the money from? Nice people does not have money. That's okay. Please, I want to travel. But I say to me, you could borrow me money, let me buy tickets. When I come back, I work hard on paying you. He's only a nice man that can give me that type of money. Are you with me? Only a nice man, a businessman can only tell me, okay, man of God, what's happening is that take this one and support yourself. Don't pay back, just don't worry. God bless you. Simple. But a nice man will borrow me the money. He will not know when I come back home, because if I come back, I will dodge him. Most of the problem you are having today, you have closed so many of your relationship with people. It's lack of wisdom. Not even the person, you say he acted bad. Yes, he may act bad, but you yourself, you lack wisdom. There are a lot of people today, your destiny and their own match in business. But this lack of wisdom have closed the gap. He can't come to you for business, you can't come to him for business. Because of wisdom. So please, let's get wisdom. Number 6. Beware of naked men that offer you clothes. Beware of naked men that do what? A man that is naked but is giving you clothes to wear. There is one business now. Just put 1 million. Before 24 hours, you have 2.5. A naked man are giving you clothes to wear. Very soon, my brother, you will be crying in the streets. Beware of naked men that offer you clothes to wear. Someone that return without a car, without house, even staying in your place, is asking you now to bring money that will take you to Europe. He's a naked man giving you clothes to wear. So as you wear the clothes, don't complain. So many businesses have closed because of this. A lot of families are suffering now because a naked man is giving them clothes to wear. It's wrong. It's an error. The man that is making charms for you to get money, all his children, no one own a car. The man himself does not have. But he's making you charms to get money. Beware of naked men that give you clothes to wear. If you want to succeed in business. Because this has destroyed so many people. There are some of you here, God bless you, but that money is nowhere to be found. Why? A naked man give you clothes to wear. Ah, brother, there's one business now. You just return. This business, just, I'll be the one that will carry it. Just give me like 800 first. after 2 days, you have interest of 200. You say no, he can give you, he can still bring the money. From that 800, he give you 200, he says again. To collect another 800 from you and join with that one. The naked man had given you clothes to wear. Be careful. So you see why I now say nice people does not have money. Because any money that comes to you, that God give you, has a reason. And this is not money, but this is what we are calling money. If you don't have anything that can make this money to come to you daily, you are poor. And you can never have it, except by God's mercy and favor. There must be something that can bring this to you daily, or monthly, or yearly. Or you have something that God have helped you to inquire that whenever you put it for sale, then this can come to you. But thinking that on his own, it will just come. If it's not a miracle money, then there is no money here. The person can remain poor and die poor, but that will never be your portion. In Jesus' name. Number 7, he just advised. Let not what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. Hello? Hi. I said, I say, wake up. Let not what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. There are some things you can do now, and there are some things you cannot do now. There are a lot of business, real business, genuine business. Okay, for example, I say, let not what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. This was either 1999 or 2001. Either 2000 or 2001. There was a brother. He's in Lagos. So people used to do hand carry. So after their ticket, used to go to market with 300,000, 250, maybe 150 those days. Because then ticket was cheap. So this young man, what he was having was 100,000 after his visa. Then the first person he met discouraged him that if you use this money and go to Dubai, it's your end because you can't cover it. What will you buy with it? Give it to the importers. Let them buy something and give you. You sell. It's better. But this brother, let me tell you, something happened. When he came, I'm talking to business people now, because there's something I say here, that was why I bring it. I say, let not what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. There is something you can do now, and that is what I want to discuss. Can I? Yes. Or will leave it next business session? Okay. This young man, remember, he was not an importer before. He don't know anything about it, but this was his mind, what he wanted to do. But he doesn't have the capital. He have gotten his visa, tickets, but the capital is a problem. I say, no, you don't need to borrow money to start this business. There is something you can do. Okay. Can I see phone here? Phone that have cover. Phone that have, or cell phone. This is what he went. I say, go and buy this and charger. If you see the bag, he came back with from Dubai. If you see the bag, it's like the money he went with was more than the business. Some of the things came after converting them. Some was 2 naira by naira, while they were selling 200. Only 2 times the young man bought the car. They say, "I have joined society." Which society? Why people importing electronics are there with serious heat, no money. These are daily use more than before. If this man bought this thing, it's easy to replace. Charger, you put it now before 1 month you burn, you go there, cut around 1,000. Use that one, do it, you continue changing charger, but one phone. If this phone is getting old, my brother can go to market and buy this again. The one selling phone have not sold, but this man is selling. Don't let what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. Those years, I was a businessman before. Let me tell you. Okay, let me see that you put on the head. Yeah, I'll do it. I want to show you something. Let not what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now. I was selling cosmetics before, but you know, that time we bought some things credits because you can't have all the products with your money. This one said 2, this one said the last side. No, it's anybody that was into that business will understand what I'm saying. You know the amount of money you have before you can use only a capital and do cosmetics business. A lot of things are inside women, but that's not where I'm going. This women use to put on their hair, their hand, this I can take 2,000 and go to market where they, but this thing now he bought 500 to the seller. This thing may be samphire or secant. So some of the things, now I'm telling you, look at, just I want to show you something. I'm not in business world, but you in business world, man. I want to teach you something. I will buy goods.
Je vais acheter de la marchandise.
What of 100,000 or 200 from someone just selling this particular product?
200 000
from 5,000, this business, I will pay all these debts.
Mais avec 5 000 francs de cette affaire, je
I don't know whether you're with me.
toute cette dette.
Those costly creams, you can't sell them all the time. But this one, if my daughter is going at this same fall, she forgot about it and go to the market and buy another one. Sometimes you want to put it, the rope will break. You throw it, you go here, you buy another one.
Vous pouvez encore racheter.
Remember,
Rappelez-vous,
your richest man in Africa is not selling electronics.
votre plus riche homme en Afrique ne vend pas de
I'm not a car dealer. Because so many of you want to be car dealers.
mais beaucoup d'entre vous veulent être vendeurs de voitures.
Take care, man. Let not what you cannot do now
Que ce que vous ne pouvez
stop you from what you can do now.
de ce que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Let me tell you, even in this church,
Même dans cette
if
église,
a woman go to market and buy these
tu
things,
ne
good
pars pas au
design,
marché et achète ceci
and even decide to sell it in franc,
et décide de le vendre à 1000 francs,
you may even sell more than people selling shoes.
vous pouvez même vendre plus que ce
This one is easy to pay. That this one you're selling 3,000,
que
5,000.
ce que vous vendez à 3 000 ou à
Check
5 000.
inside the church. Now some people are owing their fellow brother and sister. You buy when you don't have money to pay. Just to look good, you buy credit. You don't have money. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't have money. There are something you can do now.
Il y a quelque chose que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
How can you leave this place?
Comment pouvez-vous laisser cet endroit?
Okay, let's say you have made a mistake,
Vous avez fait une
and
erreur
at the end of the day,
et à la fin de la
you
journée,
decide to go back home. And your
Vous
money
rentrez à la maison, et
just
votre argent,
600,000 naira.
c'est juste 600 000 francs naira.
And you want to settle that.
Et vous voulez vous établir.
You look for a business that 600,000 will be more than that business. You become a champion.
Dont les 600 000 peuvent être plus. Et
But instead of you
un champion.
to look for a business that even 300,000 can carry the business, you enter a business that 2 million cannot even carry the business.
Mais au lieu
I give
de
you
chercher une affaire
just 5 cents, you close that shop.
vous allez prendre une affaire que même 2 millions ne peuvent pas soutenir. Je vous donne peu de temps pour faire.
Those days in business, I discovered something.
Pendant ces
People
jours,
in a small attachment that are selling daily use.
Ces gens qui vendent des choses
We have much more than people have double shop.
vont avoir plus d'argent que ceux qui ont 2 boutiques.
You will see them eating the nice food,
Vous allez les voir
marry nice wife. You that have
épouser des bonnes femmes.
warehouse, you'll be borrowing money everywhere.
Vous qui avez des grandes boutiques,
Now, who is the
vous allez
business?
apporter l'argent tous les jours.
It's a business. There are something you can do now.
Il y a quelque chose que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Because some people, you know, when I was talking about land, say, but I don't have that type of money. No, I want to bring you that too. To let you know there's something you can do now.
Je veux vous ramener en
When you have, let me tell you,
quelque chose que vous pouvez
the
faire maintenant.
man or some of the businessmen, you know who nothing shake them. Check what they are selling.
Regardez les hommes d'affaires qui ne sont pas
Somebody
bien stables
into
dans ce qu'ils
this,
font. Quelqu'un qui vend ceci
maybe more multi-billionaire, more than the person selling electronics.
pourrait être un multimillionnaire.
As you open this thing now, it's gone. I know after service, nothing will remain here.
Quand vous allez ouvrir,
Are you with me? After this meeting, all these things you are saying,
ce que vous voyez ici sera
it's gone. You know, last time I told you about water.
La dernière fois, je vous ai parlé de
I
l'eau.
said, man needs water.
L'homme a besoin
Woman
de
needs
l'eau.
water.
La femme a
Animals
besoin de
need
l'eau.
water.
Les animaux ont besoin de
Some
l'eau.
people,
Certaines
their
personnes,
experience over water business is ice block. Are you with me?
leur expérience avec de
That's
l'eau,
what they
c'est
said.
la glace.
Why some
Alors que certains
are, what would I don't know the name to use, are blind into the water business.
sont aveugles.
They take 5 cups of water, put it in ordinary waterproof and sell it Sanfra.
Ils prennent de l'eau.
Are you with me? Well, another person now take this thing and put it in the rubber and sell it Nifra.
Alors que l'autre
It's still the same water business.
la met dans
But the
une
level
bouteille
of
et
your
la
wisdom.
prend. C'est toujours l'eau, mais
But I'm
un peu
telling you,
différent de
company
sagesse.
that is producing
Mais je
this,
vous dis que la société qui produit ceci
we have money more than company
aura
producing
l'argent
shoes.
plus qu'une compagnie qui produit des chaussures.
You never ask for your destiny in business.
Vous n'avez jamais demandé votre destinée en
You never ask for what your capital can do.
Vous n'avez jamais demandé ce que votre capital peut faire.
That man has 10-story building. That is the
Cet
business I
homme
want
a
to
10
do.
immeubles.
No!
Si cette affaire
If you start like that, you
Mais
will
si vous
fall.
commencez comme ça, vous allez échouer.
That may not be his first business.
Ça pourrait le
It
faire.
may not be his second business.
C'est la deuxième.
As I told you, I did not come from Nigeria to this place direct.
Comme je vous ai dit, je suis
God
pas
first
venu
took me
directement
around.
du Nigeria jusqu'ici. Dieu m'a
Maybe
d'abord fait
to
tourner
give
tout
me
autour
experience.
pour que j'ai de l'expérience.
So it's not my first country.
Alors ce n'est pas mon
Some people are
premier
here,
pays.
it's their first country.
Certains sont ici et c'est leur
The
premier
other day I
pays.
told you, I
Mais ce
said,
jour, je vous ai dit,
even if they close this church, I can't die of hunger.
Même si
So even the time I got the car, I was not
je ne
in
pourrais pas
church.
manger de famille parce que même quand j'ai acheté la voiture, je
I
n'avais
know
pas.
there is something inside me.
Je sais que quelque chose
That one I
dans moi.
know.
Ça,
You
je
can
le
talk
sais.
about me,
Vous pouvez
say
parler de
anything
moi.
about Pastor Afam, but what is inside
Chose à
me,
propos
you
de
can't
moi.
touch it.
Mais ce qui est à l'intérieur de moi, vous ne pouvez pas le toucher.
So that thing inside me,
Alors cette chose à l'intérieur
I can
de
stay in
moi,
my house
je peux rester chez moi
and somebody will still come.
et quelqu'un va toujours venir pour me bénir.
I can stay in the church.
Je peux rester à
Somebody will still
l'église.
come and bless me.
Quelqu'un viendra toujours et me bénir.
There was a day, you know, I started with miracle money.
Il y avait un
There was
jour,
a day something happened.
quelque chose s'est passé.
I was seriously broke and in
J'étais
need.
sérieusement fauché, j'étais dans le
You people
besoin.
are here.
Vous étiez
At least
ici.
you know how many times maybe I have called you that have financial problem. I don't make such
Vous
calls.
savez le nombre de fois où je vous ai appelé pour vous dire j'ai un
I
problème
take my
d'argent.
Bible,
J'ai pris ma
say
Bible.
no. This one is not a prayer.
J'ai dit non, ce n'est pas une
I
affaire.
go and go and go, I don't know what to do.
J'ai tourné, je ne savais pas.
The little money in my pocket,
Le peu d'argent dans ma poche,
I went out and settled it and
je
come
suis
back.
sortie et je l'ai remis aux gens.
I say, God,
Et j'ai dit Dieu,
do something.
fais quelque chose.
I have already helped people in need.
J'ai déjà aidé les gens dans le besoin.
You know what happened that day?
Est-ce que vous savez ce qui s'est passé ce
I
jour-là?
didn't see anything.
Je n'ai rien vu.
But the following day,
Mais le jour suivant,
a young man, somebody that I never prayed for before,
un jeune homme
was in his dream.
était dans ses rêves.
He saw me. I gave him white envelope.
Je lui ai remis
He opened the envelope in the dream. It
Il a
was
ouvert
money.
l'enveloppe et il a vu de l'argent.
Now, the next day,
Le lendemain,
he woke up.
il s'est réveillé.
God bless him.
Dieu
He
l'a
said,
béni.
Pastor, I'll give me a white envelope in the dream. I'm going to give you a white envelope.
Le pasteur m'a donné une
I'm not aware of it.
Je vais lui
I know I did not pray for him.
Je sais que je n'ai pas prié pour lui.
Are you with me? So God can still give you miracle.
Dieu peut toujours.
But that is not where I'm going. Where
Ce n'est
I'm
pas là où je
going
vais. C'est là où je vais.
is don't let what you cannot do now stop you from what you can do now.
Vous arrêtez de faire ce que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Let's assume this place is your country. You have desire to travel out and you're not doing anything for living. You know your
Vous avez
traveling
le
will not be easy.
désir de voyager.
So what do you need to do?
de faire de
Enter Cotonou first. You have already started the journey. Do what? Enter Cotonou. After some months you shift Togo. If Senegal is your destination, from Togo you move to Ghana. From Ghana you enter Abidjan. Before 3 years you are here.
Avant 3 ans, vous serez ici.
You are better than the one in the village looking for a manna from heaven to travel. Before that one will get the manna, you must come back and manna.
Avant qu'il ne voyage, vous serez
So there is something you can do now.
Il y a quelque chose que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Let's not what you cannot do now.
It's
Stop
not
from what you can do now.
Vous arrête de faire ce que vous pouvez
This is why so many men
faire.
of God,
C'est pourquoi beaucoup d'hommes
even
de
in
Dieu,
ministry, some people
même dans les
fail.
ministères, beaucoup de gens
If truly
échouent.
that you are called,
Si vraiment vous êtes
there
appelé,
is something God put in you.
il y a quelque chose que Dieu a mis en vous.
So even if the other person have a higher something that you don't have,
Même si
but the one you have,
de
use the
choses
one
que
you
vous
have.
n'avez pas, mais ce que
If
vous
you use
avez,
it well,
utilisez-le. Si vous
if the other one
l'utilisez
pleases
bien,
God, He will give it to you.
si ça plaît à Dieu, il va vous le donner.
But so many of you today
Mais beaucoup d'entre vous,
are suffering
vous souffrez
because
parce que
you allow what you cannot do now
vous
to
acceptez
stop
ce que vous ne
you
pouvez pas
from
faire
what
maintenant,
you can do
vous
now.
empêche de faire ce que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Who came from Nigeria recently? How much is a gallon of oil? Red oil. Red oil. Anybody? Now I want to teach you something. We're in business. How much are you aware? This one, the amount of rice. Okay, let's hold on. How much is a bag of rice now? 25. How much is a bag of rice? How much? 22,000. 22. At least he came back last week. Praise God. Now it's 22,000. Are you with me? Do you know that by December, rice may reach 27,000? There is something you can do now. I'm just talking now. Are you with me? A man with wisdom that wants to save his little money can go to company. It is those selling one selling 25 or 22. He can go to the dealers and get it at 20,000 and pack it.
Il peut aller acheter
During December time, he opened his warehouse. Just under 2 weeks, if they are selling 25 in the market, he sell 23. Under 2 days,
et en 2
he
jours,
have his money back.
il aura son argent.
There is something you can do now.
Il y a quelque chose que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Don't let what you cannot do now
Ne laissez pas
stop
ce que vous ne
you
pouvez pas faire
from what
maintenant
you can do now.
vous empêcher de faire ce que vous pouvez faire maintenant.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Finally, before prayer, because we have prayer. Now, today, all what I'm saying is you. I never talk about the spiritual. Because there are some people, their problem is not spiritual.
Il y a beaucoup
It's
de gens dont le
physical.
problème n'est pas spirituel mais physique.
There are people that their problem is physical, not spiritual. But they don't know.
Mais ils ne savent pas.
They never know. So this kind of people,
Alors ce genre de personnes
that their problem is
dont le
physical,
problème est physique
need to learn wisdom.
doivent apprendre la sagesse.
The comfort seekers,
Les chercheurs de confort,
their money spend them.
leur argent les
The
dépense.
risk takers
Les
spend
preneurs de
their
risque
money.
dépensent leur argent.
There's a difference
Il y a une différence
that my money is spending me,
entre mon argent me dépense
and there's a difference that I'm spending my money.
et je dépense mon argent.
Buying what you don't need, your money is spending you.
Achetez ce dont vous n'avez pas besoin. Votre argent vous
You
dépense.
see someone with white phone, you want to buy white phone.
Vous voyez une personne avec un téléphone blanc, vous voulez acheter un téléphone blanc.
You come to church, another person will put golden with what? And you just put black yesterday. And when you reach home, you say, my husband, I want to buy golden. That money is spending the family. And by next Sunday, the trust woman, another person will come with purple. So the husband will see that the money that you use to give you good food to eat, you keep on changing head. That's why sometimes you look at the head is costlier than the person wearing it. Someone is wearing expensive wig, but when you look at the face is not fresh. Very dry. You now know that this person, the money is spending the person, not the person spending the money. How can I wear something of 30,000 my face is dry? I'll force you to eat good food. I will put with on 50,000. Why my face will be dry? I will first eat well, and even if I go to bend down and take good thing and wear, as long as my face is okay, it will fit me. It will fit me. So in that manner, I'm spending my money. My money is not spending me.
Alors dans ce cas, je dépense mon argent.
There's so many young men here. There's no blood in their body.
Il n'y a pas de sang.
But we are using handset of 50,000, 70,000. Your handset is considered like you. You have shortage of blood because you're not eating. Your money is spending you. I'm not against you taking anybody out, but how can you take a woman out? She's eating chicken, pizza, you're taking soda water. Is anything wrong with you? If it's chicken, now bring chicken, let us eat chicken. It's my money, as you are eating, I'll be eating. Who's the problem? Never in your life
Jamais dans votre vie,
fight someone
luttez contre
greater
quelqu'un
than you.
qui est plus grand que vous.
Don't fight a man under grace.
Ne
His
luttez
grace will disgrace
contre
you.
un homme qui est sous la grâce, parce que sa grâce va nous disgracer.
Don't fight a man or a woman under grace. That grace will disgrace you. Because this has closed so many business.
Parce que ceci a fermé beaucoup d'affaires.
If you have problem with a native doctor
Si vous avez un problème avec
and you are
le
not
docteur
spiritual,
indigène et vous n'êtes pas spirituel,
go for peace and go your way. Because you can't start a dance that you know you cannot dance.
parce que vous ne pouvez pas
You only
danser
play
une
the
danse
drum,
que
you
vous
can
ne pouvez
dance.
pas danser. Vous tapez un tap-tap pour une
But
danse
so
que vous
many of
pouvez danser,
you are
mais beaucoup
fighting
d'entre vous,
people under grace.
vous luttez contre des gens qui sont sous la grâce.
Such people, the grace upon them
Ce
can
genre de
disgrace their
personnes,
business,
la
can
grâce sur
disgrace
eux peut
their
vous
life.
faire avoir honte.
It is my wish
C'est mon souhait
to see you doing well.
de vous voir prospérer.
That you don't have money is not that God has not given you money.
Le fait que vous n'ayez pas d'argent ne veut pas dire
Either somebody is holding the money,
ou bien
or you does not have
vous
wisdom
argent,
to use the money.
ou bien vous n'avez pas la sagesse pour utiliser cet argent.
If you are here,
Si vous êtes ici,
maybe you have given someone money,
peut-être vous avez remis l'argent à quelqu'un
he promised that every month I'll put this money in my business and I'll give you 20,000
et vous avez promis
naira.
que chaque mois il vous remettra une
My brother,
certaine somme.
if the business is new,
Mon frère, si cette affaire est
tell
nouvelle,
me to hold the interest, I dash you, return back my capital.
dites-lui de garder les intérêts, mais de vous remettre plutôt votre
Because
capital.
I'm just giving you some months,
Parce que je vous donne
the
seulement
story may
quelques mois,
change,
l'histoire
and the
pourra
capital
changer
completely is gone.
et le capital en entier sera parti.
It's better you help the person,
C'est mieux que vous aidiez la
support your
personne
business. There's nothing wrong
pour
about
soutenir
it.
son affaire parce qu'il n'y a rien de mal en cela.
I support people,
Je soutiens les gens,
but not say let us be doing business together. You
mais je
give
ne
me
leur dis
interest.
pas qu'on va faire les
The reason why
affaires, que
in
nous
this church
recevoir les
now,
affaires.
nobody will say I'm owing him.
La raison
or
pour
he's
laquelle
owing
dans
me.
cette église,
Whatever I give
personne
you,
ne va dire
even if you bring it back, don't leave it. If you don't come back in my heart, it's gone.
si vous venez
Because I don't want anything.
comme le
If I want to say in the name of
cœur, c'est
Jesus,
parti.
Mr. Mike, I'm not bringing this one. Owe debts.
Votre grand-père avait des dettes,
Your father owe people or your mother.
Votre
And where you are, you still owing people.
Et là où vous
It's
êtes,
no longer ordinary.
vous devez toujours aux gens.
There are people that the spirit is in their family.
Il y a des
Debts.
gens dont cet esprit est dans leur famille, l'esprit.
And they don't know when they enter into
Et
it.
ils ne savent pas quand est-ce qu'ils entrent dans
Anybody
ce
asks something will give you, but you can't pay back.
tout ce que vous demandez à une personne, elle vous donne, mais vous ne pouvez pas payer.
Buying something credit is not a destiny.
Acheter quelque chose à crédit n'est pas une destinée.
It's not destiny. Your destiny is to buy credit.
Votre destinée est acheter à crédit,
And did you pay back?
mais est-ce que vous avez payé?
God bless you.
Que Dieu vous bénisse.
Well, I don't know.
Spiritually. Lift it up and call the angel Gabriel. Angel of Luke 1:19. He said, I am Gabriel that stand in the presence of God. Gabriel came to Mary and gave him good news. He came to Zachariah. He gave them good news. Now you are wanting to call him to light your candle for you. In the name of Jesus. Begin to pray for the spiritual light over your candle, over your financial life, over your business life. Begin to ask for spiritual light. Ask the angel Gabriel, light my candle, light my spiritual candle, light my candle, candle of my business, candle of my financial life. Begin to ask Gabriel to light it for you. In the name of Jesus, ask Gabriel, light my spiritual candle, light my financial candle, light the candle of my marriage, candle of my journey. Open your lips and ask Angel Gabriel to light your candle, to light your candle, to light your candle, to light your candle, candle of success, candle of breakthrough, candle of good news. Let him be on, 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 let him be on. In Jesus' name we pray. Where's the cup of water? I got a message here now. There are people here, they are more than 15. Even their very candle of 2017 is not on. And this is 7th month.
the very candle of 2017 is not on. Each year has its own candle. That is why there are some methods you used last year, you used them this year, it couldn't work. That is why there are some people that helped you last year, but this year you tried, they couldn't. That is why there are some people that favored you last year, but this year they couldn't. But there are somebody destined this year to bring glory to you. So please, I want to leave the prayer point for you. As you are praying, I will join you to pray. But I want you to pray to light your candle of 2017. Your financial candle. Your candle of testimony for 2017. Candle of good health of 2017. Light the candle. Light the candle. Command the light upon that candle. Your candle of 2017 must be on in the name of Jesus. Candle of good news. Candle of breakthrough must be on. Candle of success must be on. Light the candle. In Jesus' name we pray. Let the children remain, the mothers, all of you remain, all of you remain. In Jesus' name we pray. Everything must be on. Candle of favor for 2017. I light your own in the name of Jesus. By the power of the Holy Ghost, let the candle of your marriage be on. Candle of your wife, candle of your children, candle of your marriage. I light them in the name of Jesus. Candle of your husband, let it be on now in the name of Jesus. All women over the sound of my voice, I light your candle. Every woman you receive of favor, I light your candle of favor. Anywhere you live, anywhere you go, favor will locate you. In the name of Jesus. All fathers under the sound of my voice, I light your candle. I light your candle. Candle of your glory, candle of your success, candle of your favor, candle of your business. Be on, be on, be on, be on. All the youths that can hear my voice, anywhere you are, distance is not a barrier. Let your candle be on. Let your light be on. Let your candle be on. Candle of favor, candle of blessing. Be on, be on, be on. In the name of Jesus. From this day, anywhere you go, if it's one person destined to succeed that place, you must be the one. In the name of Jesus. If they say in this business, in this contract, we only need one person. It's only one person that we can give it to. In the name of Jesus, whether you are connected or not, in the mighty name of Jesus, you must be the one to carry it. In the name of Jesus, there is nothing favor cannot do. Mary was not the only virgin in her time, but he was a choosing virgin. Anywhere you are, receive a choosing favor. Receive a choosing favor. God will choose you, that he will favor you. He will favor your family through you. God will choose you to favor your marriage in the name of Jesus. Even if in this church that the angels say is only two people that we want to bless, you must be that man. You must be that woman. In the mighty name of Jesus, your favor will never pass you. Your blessing will never pass you. By the power of the Holy Ghost, in the name of Jesus, I invoke the angels of favor. Receive your own. I invoke the angels of blessing, angels of good news, angels of breakthrough, angels of healing, angels of deliverance. Receive, 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 receive. Angels of good luck, angels of contact, angels of business. Receive, 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 receive. Now, I want to call the angels of mercy. I said to you, there are so many people, while I was teaching, the angel of God was telling me
What you are saying, some people are crying in their hearts because they saw their mistakes. A lot of people here, what you are saying is touching their hearts because they saw themselves inside that pit. But you should ask mercy on their behalf. This is the time for the light of mercy. Amen. When you talk of mercy, mercy can be called something that you did not deserve, but it will be given to you. Remember the woman that committed adultery, and the law permits her to die, but God permits her to live. The law and the people said that she will die, because what the law said, anybody that do this shall be stoned to death. But Jesus said that the land said no, mercy will be given to her. God said no, mercy will be given to her. I think that woman I'm talking about is here as a man, is here as a woman. Mercy shall be given to you. Receive mercy.